Let me tell you about the quiet math genius who flipped Vegas upside down. Back in the early 1960s, casinos had blackjack locked down. They thought they were untouchable. The house always had the edge, and everyone else? Just dreamers hoping for a lucky break. But then along came Edward Thorp. Not a gambler, not a card shark, just a math professor with a knack for puzzles. To him, blackjack wasn't about luck. It was about numbers. And he figured out something the casinos never saw coming. Thorp realized that blackjack isn't truly random if you're paying attention. By keeping track of which cards had already been played, he saw that sometimes, just sometimes, the odds swung in favor of the player. That was the birth of card counting. Here's the deal. When there are more high cards, tens and aces, left in the deck, your chances of winning go up. Thorp used early computers, piles of calculations, and a steady hand to work out exactly when to bet big and when to back off. It wasn't a hunch. It was math, pure and simple. But he didn't just stop at theory. He went into actual casinos and put his system to the test. And you know what? It worked. He beat the house, not with luck, but with logic and discipline. Then came the Big Bang. In 1962, Thorp released Beat the Dealer. Suddenly, regular people had a real shot at outsmarting the casino with math. The response? Pure chaos. Casinos scrambled to protect themselves. They switched to using multiple decks, shuffled more often, watched players like hawks, and even kicked out anyone they thought was counting cards. So, did Thorp really beat the house? From a pro gambler's angle, his breakthrough was all about finding and using an edge. Basic blackjack gives the house about a 0.5% advantage. But with card counting, a player could swing that to a 1 or even 2% advantage. It doesn't sound like much, but over thousands of hands, that's real money. Of course, bad nights still happen. That's just gambling. But Thorp's edge turned him from a dreamer into a winner. And he didn't stop there. He took his skills to Wall Street and became a pioneer in quantitative investing. The guy who beat Vegas went on to beat the market too. Today, most casino tricks, like multi-deck shoes, constant shuffling, and high-tech cameras, are there because of Thorp. He changed gambling forever. But let's be honest, these days, it's almost impossible for regular players to beat the house. For most of us, gambling should be about fun, not retirement plans. So, set strict limits, play responsibly, and never bet more than you can afford to lose. Wins are nice, but your wallet will thank you for keeping it entertainment.